Fortune FC against Gambia Armed Forces, 4 spot against 7 spot. Coach Jane Juve against Coach Adam Majata. Hello, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from, you most welcome back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium and back on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC, where any moment from now we will be bringing you the live ball-to-ball commentary in this crunch game between Fortune FC and Gambia Armed Forces, coming to you live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Currently the two sides having their normal handshakes before the 4 p.m. showdown here between the boys in white and the boys in red. Just as I said earlier, Fortune dressed in their colorful white shirts and white socks, whilst the Gambia Armed Forces dressed in red shirts, red shorts and red socks. Any moment from now we will surely have the ball rolling here between these two sides. Currently the two captains are having their final engagement with the central referee, and any moment from there the central referee and his team will surely get us underway here from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. The team captain for Fortune and also the team captain for Gambia Armed Forces are currently pushed with the central referee and his officials for a team photo before joining their teams for their final team photo, and that will surely lead us to the crunch showdown here between Fortune FC and Gambia Armed Forces. And at the commentary cabin for LSTV, this is Parliament Fatih Kemo Kanye, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara. Kemo, is another great afternoon live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Another crunch game between the 4th spot and the 7th spot. Fortune FC currently sitting on top of the GFF Men Division 1, whilst Armed Forces occupy the 7th position, and these two sides will be hoping for a victory here. Fortune will solely want to cement their lead, whilst Gambia Armed Forces will solely want to close the gap on those that are above them.
Yes, very well, Pa. This Fortune is playing at home today, knowing that they are currently occupying the top spots of the Gambia GFF Main Division 1 this season. So obviously, Real de Banjul is adrift of them by only 2 points, and then also Team Rhino also comes below Real de Banjul by a lone point. So you will see the top 3 are separated by only 3 points. That is Fortune, Real de Banjul and Team Rhino. Real de Banjul is also currently will be playing against Falcons on their own ground. So here as well, Fortune is going to take on this Armed Forces side. I'm looking at the last 5 games that was played between the two sides. Last 5 games that the two teams have taken place. Fortune have lost their last game. That was a game against Team Rhino that they have lost, and in the last 5 games Armed Forces played, Armed Forces have drawn 1 and then won 4 of them. So you will see Fortune have won 4 of their last 5 previous games that they have played in. Armed Forces also have won 4 of their last 5 games that they have played in, and it was only 1 loss for the Fortune side and also 1 draw for that of the Armed Forces side. So but in the last previous 5 games that was played between the two sides, you will see Armed Forces have won last game against this Fortune side at home here by a lone goal to nil, and away to Armed Forces it was a 0-0 draw. None of the sides was able to break the deadlock, but Fortune, we have seen in 2022, have won 2 goals to nil against the Armed Forces side, and then before then they drew 1-1, and then before then in 2021 Armed Forces have won 3 goals to 2 against the Fortune side. So we will see in the last 5 games that was contested between the two, Armed Forces have won 2, Fortune have won 1, and then they have drawn 2 of the last 5 games that these two sides have played against one another. But currently you will see the Armed Forces did not start the league very well, but in their recent form they are doing very well. So playing away to Fortune here is also a very difficult task for any team to do. But Armed Forces, looking at the recent form that they are currently on, this game is expected to be a very tight game, a very highly contested game for that matter, because we have seen Armed Forces in the last 5 that they have played in, they haven't lost a game. For that of the Fortune, in the last 5 that they have played in, they only lost one of those games. So it is both have won 4 in the previous game 5 that they have taken on. So that will make this game very, very interesting. Fortune is currently on top of the league, while Armed Forces are currently on 7th place bar.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Indeed, a busy afternoon for Coach Jane Juve and Coach Adam Majata. Indeed, Jane Juve is the head coach for Fortune, whilst Adam Majata is on the dugout for Gambia Armed Forces. You are currently live at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and this live game is coming to you live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC here. And we will surely be there to bring you all the latest as far as the game between Fortune FC and Gambia Armed Forces unfolds. At the commentary cabin, as usual, Palamin Fati, Kemo Kanyan behind the camera is Osman Kamara. Before getting deep into the live ball-to-ball commentary, we will surely have a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Fortune. It starts with Nuha Sanyang, number 1 in goal, Yusufa Dabo 4, Sirifo Dabo, number 22, team captain, Bakari Sisa, number 3, Ibrahim Ature, number 8, Erno Job, number 20, Bala Musa Kante, number 21, Ibu Sanyang, number 8, Bernard Silva, number 10, Bakari Jata, number 7, Mustafa Jallo, 17, completes the 11 for the Farato base club Fortune FC. Armed Forces starts with Ibrahim Acham, number 1 in goal, Lamin Mane, number 6, Usman Bai, number 13, Julius Jame, number 4, Lassana Jaju, number 16, Zach A. Jata, number 28, Ibrahim Anyasi, 21, Rasidu Ba, number 10, Mod Lamin Fofana, 7, Babukar Sanyang, number 11, Samper Gomez, number 12, completes the 11 for Gambia Armed Forces, known to many as the Khaki Boys. And the game has just started, and Fortune will try to start this play from their own half, but the game is currently on hold as the central referee is trying to communicate something to the 4th assistant referee. We have to wait and see. The game is currently stopped, and the central referee is going to have a word with the 4th assistant referee and also the head coach Adam Ajata for Gambia Armed Forces. I think they are trying to sort out few things. Adama is going back to the dugout. I think there is somebody who is sitting on the other side of the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and then the match commissioner has ordered the guy to move away from that environment. And this is what has been communicated to Gambia Armed Forces, and they will try to get their men around that area. And when that is sorted, the game will resume here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Just as I said, the game is currently on hold as they try to sort that out. And we will wait for that to be sorted before the central referee and his team will resume as far as the game is concerned. Fortune are currently sitting on top of the GFF men Division 1, whilst Gambia Armed Forces sits on 7th position, and it's a battle between 4th and 7th. Fortune will solely want to cement their position sitting on top of the league table, whilst Gambia Armed Forces will definitely want to close the gap on the teams that are above them on the table standing. It wouldn't be an easy task as the boys in white and red face off here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. It's going to be a set piece for Fortune, and currently their central defender and number 4 Yusufa Dabo is currently on the ball preparing to deliver that effort for the Farato base club Fortune FC, and Yusufa will solely wait for the green light from the central referee for proceedings to get underway here. This is Yusufa now, powered in a long and high one. This time Mustafa heads, and the ball struck the player for Gambia Armed Forces and rolls out of play for a throw-in, and Bakari Sise will take that for the boys in white Fortune, and they will solely get that from the left side of their attack. And Gambia Armed Forces will have some defensive work to do here as they have majority of their players behind the ball here. The Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Bakari Sise preparing to deliver this for Fortune. Bakari will solely look for options. Long one into the 18-yard area. Mustafa had a touch, ball being picked up there by Gambia Armed Forces through their captain, who whips in the ball forward. Solid clearance from Sirifo Dabo Siga. Ball being picked up there by Gambia Armed Forces. They've been dispossessed. Fortune regained possession. Bala Musa Kante, who drills the ball back to Sirifo Dabo, team captain. Sirifo trying to get the ball forward for Bernard Silva. The ball is being caught out into the center of the pitch now. Ball being backheeled by Gambia Armed Forces to the team captain, who tries to get the ball forward. Sirifo missed possession, clearance, not a very good one. Yusufa finally there, who gets the ball to Bernard Silva. Armed Forces picks possession, great backheel, trying to get the ball forward from their own half. Armed Forces still going. The khaki boys in red looking to penetrate here, drills the ball low. They've been dispossessed by Fortune. Ibu Sanyang picks possession. The flag is being raised against the player, and it's going to be a set piece for Fortune in their own half. Nuha Sanyang takes that to Bala Musa Kante. Kante Bala Musa, 21 on his back. Great turn from Bala Musa. Gets the ball to Bakari Sise, who tries to get the ball forward. He's been man-marked by Modlamin Fofana. And the central referee has awarded an infringement in favor of the boys in white Fortune. And Sise Bakari will take that. And Gambia Armed Forces will have their men behind the ball. This is Bakari. Switch the play from the left side to the right side, trying to connect Bernard Silva. Not a very good one from Gambia Armed Forces. There they go. They have to clear their line. Ball being allowed to roll out of touch. Quickly taken. Ibu Sanyang picks possession for Ibrahima Toure to pick. Ibrahima Toure again, trying to surge forward. Ibrahima looking for options now. Drilled in, the ball low, parried away by Ibrahima Cham. Close effort from Fortune FC, and it's going to be a throw into the boys in white. Quickly taken as they continue to pile in pressure on Gambia Armed Forces, who sits behind the ball to get the ball. Bala Musa Kante, who strides forward. He's been man-marked by Gambia Armed Forces. Yusuf Adabo to Bakari Sise on the left side of Fortune's attack. This is Fortune trying to have their way out. Bakari trying to outpace his marker. Solid defensive work by the central defender and number 4 for Gambia Armed Forces, Julius Jame, who was just there in time to clear that danger. Danger not averted. Bakari Sise takes that for Fortune. Bakari will solely look for options. A short one to Bakari Jata, who chested the ball down, lost possession. Modlamin Fofana could not keep the ball in play. Clearance from Gambia Armed Forces. Not the best of clearance, and still Fortune will benefit as they continue to pile pressure on their counterparts, Gambia Armed Forces. Fortune enjoying possession in their opponent's half. Sirifo Dabo, 23 to Toure on the right side of Fortune's attack. Great back heel from Ibu Sanyang, not the best. Fortune dispossessed. Ball being picked up there by Gambia Armed Forces, who are dressed in red shirts, and red socks this afternoon at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Indeed, a sunny afternoon here at the Theatre of Entertainment. Gambia Armed Forces trying to get the ball forward. Ball being picked up there by Julius. The ball struck Bakari Jata back to Bakari Sise, and the central referee waved in for a handball against Fortune. And Gambia Armed Forces will benefit, and the number 13 for them, Osman Bai, will take this delivery for the boys in red. Mbai preparing to deliver this effort. Already 10 minutes on the clock. It is already a 0-0 scoreline between Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune. In case you're just joining us, this live broadcast is coming to you live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium in the GFF Men's Division 1 game between Fortune and Gambia Armed Forces. Modlamin Fofana, great turn from the lad, drills the ball low, trying to connect the offensive players. They play the ball backwards. Still Gambia Armed Forces, who tries to get the ball forward. Man marked by Bakari Jata. Ball been whipped into the safe hands of Nuha Sanyang, who gathered that ball comfortably and urges his men to push forward. Came out 10 minutes on the clock. It is a barren scoreline between these two sides, as Fortune trying to cause some problems for the Gambia Armed Forces, who sits behind to get the ball forward in the area of Fortune FC.
Yes, very well. As of now, Fortune is dominating the game, but Armed Forces are also trying to make sure that they also have theirs. Looking at the way they are playing here, because they are currently sitting at the back waiting for Fortune, because when you play against such a team like Fortune, what you need to do is to make sure that you wait for them and then try to break on them on the counter attack in football. I think this is what Armed Forces will trying to employ as of now. But Fortune in the early part of the game, you have seen them creating about 2 goal scoring opportunities that they could have done. But the goalkeeper for that of the Armed Forces side was also in a very good position on both occasions to make sure that he delivers for his side. Well, let's see what happens here, because Fortune trying to deny them goal. You must try to do something very extraordinary. Otherwise, they must score a goal, especially when they are playing on this ground here. Because most of the games that they played here, I mean, I cannot remember the one of the games that they failed to score in this particular ground. At least I stand to be corrected there. But when they are playing on this ground, they enjoy it a lot because it's a ball knocking team, a team that loves to knock the ball very well. So obviously, and playing on such kind of grounds will showcase what they can do. You will see their talents, and also they have been some brilliant players as well who are left on the bench for them. Looking at Ali Hussein, who normally starts for them game in game out. Today he is left on the bench. I think that is one of the techniques that coach Jane Juve will try to employ, so that Ali can come in the second half and then try to do some extraordinary things that will harm the Armed Forces side. But currently, Fortune is dominating as they used to dominate when playing against any other team, and we expect them to be playing like this because this is what they can do. They will try to play through their flanks and then try to expose the defense line for the opponent team. They are still working on that, and we have seen them creating a few dangerous chances that they can take the lead. But as of now, it is still nil-nil between the two sides.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And back to the live ball-to-ball commentary here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Ball being picked up there by Modlamin Fofana. This time to Rasidu Ba, who chips the ball forward, trying to connect Julius. And the ball is too strong for Julius to get hold, and the ball went out of play for a throw-in for Fortune on the far side of the pitch. And this is going to be a throw-in to be taken in by Bakari Sise, who is operating as the left wing back for the Petroleum Boys Fortune. A strong header from Gambia Armed Forces, and the ball went out of play for another throw to Fortune. And Fortune will have the time to effect yet another set piece or throw in their own half. And Bakari will solely take that for the boys in white. Playing from our right to left, Fortune FC, Bakari Sise, preparing to receive the ball here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Sise Bakari will take that delivery for Fortune. Long one, trying to connect Bakari Jata. Strong header this time. Armed Forces were waving in for a throw-in, but the central referee not interested. Modlamin Fofana trying to dribble pass, drills the ball low. Still Fofana. He's been caught out there by Bakari Sise, who drills the ball low to Bakari Jata. Bakari Sise again with a left-footed drive. Ball being blocked in there by Gambia Armed Force. Picked up there by the team captain. Dispossessed. Ibu Sanyang. And there's a player that is currently on the ground, but it seems Fortune players were waving in for the central referee to allow the ball to move on, because that was going to be a goal scoring opportunity for them. But I think the safety of the player comes first, Kemo.
Yes, very well. The safety of the player comes first. Zico is frustrated in that particular decision that was made by the center referee. But all in all, the players has to be safe first before anything is considered by the center referee. I think it's a right call from the center referee. Nonetheless, I mean, Fortune could have scored that, but I mean, their player was down on the ground, and in fact, when he was going on the ground, he was in fact healing. So you don't know what happens to him. The referee has every right to protect the player who went down on the ground. Though the decision did not go down well with the technical bench for the Fortune side, but that was a right call from the central referee indeed.
Thank you very much. Right call from the central referee as he waved in for the ball to be stopped when the player Bakari Jata was on the ground for Fortune FC. Anyway, the players for Fortune and also those on the technical bench aren't happy because that was a goal scoring opportunity for them. But yes, the players' safety is the most important thing here as far as the game is concerned. And back to the live ball-to-ball commentary. This is Gambia Armed Forces. Switch the play on the left side of the attack. The player surges forward, trying to get the ball into the 18-yard area. Easy time for Nuha Sanyang, who gathered that ball comfortably. Arm throw to Cherno Job, who picks possession. Cherno was missing in some of the in the last two games for Fortune, and he's back into the starting 11. Bernard Silva, who drills the ball low, trying to connect Ibu Sanyang. but the ball is being caught out by Gambia Armed Forces. The player goes to ground, infringement awarded by central referee. Ball being picked up there by Rasiduba, but the referee has asked the ball to be stopped and let him get to the player to assess his level of injury. The player is back on his feet, and Gambia Armed Forces will benefit from a set piece in their own half. And Fortune will try to rally behind this ball as they only have Mustafa Jallo up front. This is the central defender for Gambia Armed Forces, who will solely look for options. Whips in a long and high one. Sirifo Dabo, team captain, cleared by Bernard Silva. Bala Musa Kante to Cherno Job. Ball too strong for Che. And this time it's going to be a quick counter attack. Ball been caught out there by Bakari Sise. Cherno Job back to Bakari again. Bakari, great control, whips in, blocked in there by the number 21, Ibrahim Anyasi for Gambia Armed Forces. And Bakari Sise will take that throw in for Fortune. And you could see Adam Ajata is a busy man on the dugout as he will want to continue the impressive run being attained by Gambia Armed Forces of recent. Ball being picked up there by Rasidu Ba, number 10, trying to get the ball for the number 28, who is on the other side of the pitch, Zach Ejata. This is Gambia Armed Forces, trying to get the ball into the 18-yard area. Too strong for the players to hold, and it's a throw into Fortune in their own half, and Bakari Sise will take that for the boys in white, Fortune FC. Sise takes that quickly to Bakari Jata, his namesake. Back to Sise again. Header, not the best. Ball went out of play, and a corner to Gambia Armed Forces. And we have already played 18 minutes in this encounter, and the score remains Gambia Armed Forces 0, Fortune FC 0 here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. In case you're just joining us, this live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC. Ball being picked up there by Cherno Job, who switched the play from the left side to the right side. Ball being picked up there by Toure on the right side of Fortune's attack now to Bernard Silva, who drills the ball low. Ball being blocked in there by the advancing players, and we will also try to get you some other results across other venues as far as the GFF men's Division 1 is concerned. And currently it is 1-1 between BST Galaxy and TMT after 13 minutes of play. And Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, 19 minutes on the clock. It is Fortune FC 0, Gambia Armed Forces 0. And in Basuri, it is 19 minutes on the clock. Real de Banjul are currently leading Falcons by a goal to 0. And in Bakau, 15 minutes, it is Steve Biko 0, Marimo 0. I repeat, it is BST Galaxy 1, TMT 1 after 13 minutes of play. Fortune FC 0, Gambia Armed Forces 0. Real de Banjul 1, Falcons 0, and Steve Biko 0, and Marimo 0. And back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and this is Mustafa Jallo. He's been caught on offside by the assistant referee on the far side of the pitch, and it's going to be a set piece for Armed Forces. And we have played 20 minutes into this encounter, and it is still 0 apiece between these two sides. At the goal project, it is BST Galaxy 1, TMT 1, and in Basuri it is Real de Banjul 1, Falcons 0, and in Bakau, Marimo 0, Steve Biko 0. Anyway, back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Rasidu Ba picks possession for Gambia Armed Forces. This is Modlamin Fofana. Dribble pass one. Back to Rasidu. Great interchange of passes between two, Rasidu and Modlamin Fofana. This is Gambia Armed Forces. Back to Rasidu now, trying to get their way out on the left side of the attack, trying to get the ball, and he slips in the process. Ball rolls out of play for a goal kick to Fortune, and their goalkeeper will take that. Their goalkeeper will take that delivery for Fortune FC here in their own half. Nuha Sanyang, number 22, preparing to deliver this effort, as we have Sirifu Dabo Siga and Yusufa Dabo trying to receive the ball, but he urges them to move forward. And Yusufa and his brother Sirifu, they are all Dabo, they are the Dabo brothers anyway. Sirifu Dabo, Yusufa Dabo are the defensive partners of Fortune FC this afternoon. Nuha Sanyang, long and high one into the center circle. Ball being headed strongly there by Gambia Armed Forces. Another header from Sirifo. Modlamin. Bala Musa Kante. That was going to be a reckless challenge from Bala Musa. Anyway, that was a foul waved by the central referee. And there is a player on the ground for Gambia Armed Forces after that challenge of Bala Musa Kante. And this is going to be Fortune's chance to get the ball from their own half. Nuha Sanyang back to Sirifo Dabo. Sirifo to Nuha again. The custodian for Fortune FC this afternoon. And he's the regular, the number 1 for the Petroleum Boys. Bakari Jata rose the highest and had no touch on the ball. And the number 4, Julius Jammeh, allows the ball to roll out of touch. Quickly taken. Rashidou Ba picks possession now. Trying to get the ball forward. Number 12, Modlamin. Corner offside by the assistant referee. That was a brilliant skill from the centre forward Modlamin Fofana of Gambia Armed Forces. Came home over 22 minutes played here at the Brikama Box Barmini Stadium. We are yet to see deadlock being broken here, and then elsewhere in other venues we have seen Real de Banjul taking the lead, and also it is TMT 1-1 against BST Galaxy, and also in Bakau it is also a 0-0 score line, and we believe the 1-0 victory here currently for Real de Banjul will definitely pile some little pressure on.
In fact, on 2-0.
2-0 currently. Real de Banjul are leading 2-0, and then this will possibly put a little bit pressure on Fortune here for them to also win in this encounter, because if they can't afford to lose this game with Real de Banjul winning in Pasori.
Yes, ball been real low. They had an opportunity last time against Team Rhino to advance their advantage into the league, but I mean they failed to do so, and here they are currently drawing here against Armed Forces side, but in Basori, so Real de Banjul have now taken the lead, meaning now Real de Banjul are now on top of the table with 29 points currently as it stands. Fortune is on 28 points, so this will give a pressure to Fortune to make it so that they win this particular game. Rather, I mean the only thing that they will want from this game is a win, because I mean a draw here wouldn't favor them, and a lose here also would not be good for their standing on the table. So obviously there will be one thing on their mind coming into this particular game is to make sure that they win this game, whatever it takes them to do. So Real de Banjul currently are leading by 2-0 against Falcons, but the game there is far from over, as well as we are still in the fourth half. But this game as well, Fortune can also take the lead, because I mean in trying to deny
failed over the bar.
Trying to deny them goal will be a very, very big problem for Armed Forces side. We have seen the way they are playing here. They have been creative, but now the only thing that they will need to do is to make sure that they utilize the chances that they are creating into goals, because I mean that is football for you. When you create chances to score goals, when you are not scoring your chances, it gets you more frustrated as the game develops, especially as Real de Banjul's result is as of now. When the coaching and the staff are aware of the results as currently unfold at Basori. So here as well, players who are on the pitch wouldn't know anything about it, but when they go into the dressing room, they would be very much aware that Real de Banjul are leading Falcons by 2-0 away at home. So for them as well, the only thing that they need here is to make sure that they win, so that they will maintain their position on the top spot.
Penalty! It's a penalty for Gambia Armed Forces here at the Brikama Box Barmini Stadium, and the central referee has pointed to the spot, and the player is still on the ground. Let's wait and see what they will surely have from this effort here, as the team captain and number 16 for Gambia Armed Forces, Lassana Jaju, receives the ball, and Lassana will be the player to effect this penalty for Gambia Armed Forces. And we have Fortune players around the 18-yard area, and they will need the brilliance of their goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang to keep them in this game. Nuha needs to save this to still keep Fortune into this encounter. If he can't, Fortune will surely get down, and they will trail by a 0-0. And Armed Forces also needs to score from this spot to have their noses in front here at the Brikama Box Barmini Stadium. Lassana Jaju against Nuha Sanyang here, and Lassana now, left with a drive into the roof of the net, and he scores. Gambia Armed Forces have their noses in front here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and Fortune will definitely want to come from a goal down here to better their chances of reclaiming the first spot as far as the GFF Men Division 1 is concerned. KMO deadlock has been broken, and this time it was a penalty given by the central referee Anna Lassana Jaju, given the glorious or the responsibility, and he executed the penalty by firing into the roof of the net to give the commanding lead to Gambia Armed Forces here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Yes, very well, Pa. As I was earlier saying, football is about a game of chances. Fortune have created a number of good chances here, about 2 or 3 goal scoring opportunities that they could have capitalized on and then take the lead here. But the first real chance that have come for the Armed Forces side, they are able to. It was a penalty awarded to them, and then it was utilized into a goal here. Now the Armed Forces is leading here, but Armed Forces are leading here rather by a lone goal to against the Fortune side. But the game is very much young. As I have said, Fortune, in denying them goals, you need to do a lot to make sure you deny them goals. So whether Armed Forces can be able to do that, will remains the question as the game proceeds. Because I mean, Fortune are playing all out to make sure that they create chances, and they are doing so. And also in the second half, they could have they will have of course some weapons on the bench who will be creative for them. The likes of Ali Usi and others who are on the bench here will be very much important for them when they come into the second half, so that because Ali is one of the creative players that Fortune can rely on to create some very good goal scoring opportunities and then try to utilize them into goals. But as of now, Fortune have squandered a number of good chances here. Armed Forces are the first real chance that have fallen to them resulted in a penalty, and then they utilize that into a goal. Fortune now trailing here by a lone goal to nil against the Armed Forces side, where in the other venues, Real de Banjul are currently leading by 2 goals to nil, and BST Galaxy still 0-0 against that of the one or rather between BST Galaxy and TMT, and still at Bakau it is Steve Bigo 0, Marimo 0. Currently, as the table stands currently, Real de Banjul still on 29 points, while Fortune after this goal have dropped back to 27 points. So you will see now as the game stands, it is 2 points that have separated between Real de Banjul and that of the Fortune side, who are currently on the 7th position. Team Rhino is also on the 3rd spot. Also 2 points is separating them from that of the Fortune side. So Fortune wouldn't want to lose this game. They will do all they can to make sure that they at least get a draw here, or in fact snatch a win here. That will give them a lot. That will give them a lot of advantage into the game.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyan. Back to the live ball-to-ball commentary. Indeed, a sunny afternoon, ball being tipped into the 18-yard, into the straight hands of Ibrahim Acham, who gathered that ball comfortably, left-footed drive, trying to connect Maud Lamin Fofana, a strong header from Sirifo Dabo, number 23 and team captain. And in case you're just joining us, this live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium in the GFF Men's Division 1 game between Fortune FC and Gambia Armed Forces. Special thanks to all our followers currently watching us live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC. Pamodu in Germany, good to know that you're currently watching us live on LSTV1, and then thank you so much for your timely interventions. Indeed, we are back here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the teams will be given water break or cooling break, and this cooling break will also give the technicians the chance to have a word or two with their players as Fortune trails here by a goal to nil against Gambia Armed Forces. And Gambia Armed Forces have their noses in front, and they got their goal through Lassana Jajo after conceding or after receiving a penalty, and their team captain Lassana Jajo never disappoint and fired into the roof of the net to give Armed Forces a 1-0 advantage here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And Fortune will definitely have the time to come from the goal down to level matters here. They need to do something as far as this game is concerned if they want to cement their lead as far as the GFF Men Division 1 is concerned. Kemo, I think it is timely for the central referee to introduce this cooling break, because it is not just the sun, but it is also very hot here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium this afternoon.
The temperature is very hot.
Very high.
This will be very, very helpful for the players as well, so that they can take some water break to cool down their temperatures. And with that, the coaches are also taking this as an opportunity to make sure they try to employ some tactics into their players, and then players will also have the opportunity to cool down the temperature, because the temperature here is very, very high currently at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. The sun is too hot, and also the temperature for now is very, very difficult to play as players are currently in. So the coaches are still talking to the players in trying to make sure that they improve some tactic into their players, and then try to make sure that they follow what they will be putting to them. So our voices are currently in the pitch, and GFF is still talking to his players and to make sure that his players do what is good for his game, for their game. So let's see what happens here before the end of the first half, and then continue into the second half. But the game is still very young. Anything can happen here between these two sides here. As you know, Fortune is a very good side, and Armed Forces also, with the current form that they are on, it will be a very, very difficult team to play against. We have seen in the last 5 that they have played in, they haven't lost a game in the last 5 that they have played in. They only drew 1, and then Fortune in the last 5 before coming into this particular game have also lost only 1. So these two sides have won 4 games before coming in the last 5 that they have contested before coming into this particular game. So the game is very much interesting as of now. Fortune still trailing here by a lone goal to 0 against the Gambia Armed Forces Football Club.
Anyway, it seems to be a bad result for Bombarda in Banjul, as Banjul United leads Bombarda by 2 goals to 0 at the KG5 Mini Stadium. And back to the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium, Fortune FC trails here by a goal to 0 against Gambia Armed Forces. Bombarda also trails in Banjul by 2 goals to 0 against Banjul United. This is going to be a great back heel and another effort, and Ibu Sanyang trying to get the ball and he missed it. Miskicked by Ibu Sanyang, and that was another goal scoring opportunity for Fortune to equal the score here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. But anyway, it remains 1 in favor of Gambia Armed Forces here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium, and it's going to be a delivery, a throw into Gambia Armed Forces to be taken by Julius Jammeh, who takes that quickly, trying to connect Rasidu now. This time it is Balamusa Kante, and the player for Gambia Armed Forces was just there to guard the ball, and the ball went out of play for a throw in to Fortune FC. And their left wing back Bakari Sise takes that to Yusufa Dabo. Yusufa, long and high one, trying to get the ball for Bakari Jata. Header, and Gambia Armed Forces, Ibu Sanyang, great control, trying to do something now. Ibu, still going, Ibu drills the ball low. Balamusa Kante to Cherno Job. Fortune trying to penetrate using the right side of the attack, drills the ball low again. Cleared by Gambia Armed Forces, still danger not averted. This time it is going to be an effort. Toure trying to get the ball again. Handball as waved against the right wing back for Gambia, for Fortune Ibrahima Toure this afternoon, and Gambia Armed Forces will have the chance to benefit from this set piece in their own half. And their goalkeeper Ibrahima Cham is currently having a word with the central defenders as they continue to be resolute at the back in trying to nullify any danger that is being posed by Fortune FC. Strong header, Bakari Sise, he's been penalized by the central referee, who was very close to the scene, and Modlamin Fofana for Gambia Armed Forces goes to ground, and he's received an infringement. And that's going to be a delivery quickly taken by the central defender number 6 for Gambia Armed Forces, Sirifo Dabo, with a timely clearance for Fortune. Strong header. This is Bernard Silva, who fails to control, and Gambia Armed Forces regain possession in their own half. Chips the ball forward. The flag stays down. The flag of the assistant referee has been raised against the player for Gambia Armed Forces, and Nuha Sanyang was just there in time to cause some problems for the centre forward, who was caught on offside, and ball being picked up there by Yusufa Dabo. And Dabo Yusufa will take that delivery. Yusufa Dabo will take that delivery for Fortune, who trails here. Mod Lamin And a strong header. Bakari will try to guard the ball. Player goes to ground for Gambia Armed Forces. No foul given. Drills the ball low. Picked up there again by Gambia Armed Forces. Not a very good one. Another clearance. Still danger not averted. Gambia Armed Forces will try to get the ball from their own half. Cleared finally by the khaki boys. Sirifo Dabo with a strong header. Ball being picked up there by Rasidu Bar to Lassana. Team captain. Left-footed drive. Armed Forces in their own half. Lassana again. This is the khaki boys Gambia Armed Forces using the left side of the attack to penetrate here. Switch the play from the left side to the right side. Modlamin Fofana losing or using his left foot into the safe hands of Nuha Sanyang, who gathered that ball without troubles. And Nuha will ask his players to move forward. Drops the ball for Sirifo Dabo, team captain. Back to Nuha Sanyang. Sanyang Nuha trying to connect Bernard Silva. Ball being chested by Gambia Armed Forces. Cleared now. Again picked up there by Rasidu Bar. Rasidu. Solid defensive work by Sirifo. Yusufa Dabo, not Sirifo. Straight into the safe hands of Nuha Sanyang to Yusufa Dabo. Yusufa to Sirifo Siga, team captain, chips the ball forward for Bernard Silva, who tries to chest the ball down, goes to ground. Infringement. In case you're just joining us, this live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live from the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium, and the game is currently live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of LSTV1. You can watch LSTV1 live on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can like, share, and also send us comments. You can also advertise with LSTV1 at a reasonable charge. Ball being chipped forward by Fortune FC, not the best, straight into the gloves of Ibrahim Acham, the goalkeeper for Gambia Armed Forces, who urges his men to push forward. The tall, lanky goalkeeper Cham Ibrahim Cham, left-footed drive, trying to get the ball into the area. Yusufa missed it into the safe hands of Nuha Sanyang. Yusufa picks possession again. Dabo Yusufa to Cherno Job, who missed the last two games for Fortune. Yusufa with a clearance, not a very good one again. Modlamin Fofana picked the ball for Gambia Armed Forces. Easy time for Nuha Sanyang. Bala Musa Kante picks possession for Fortune now, who strides forward. Solid defensive work in there by the team captain Lassana Chacho, and Bala Musa goes to ground. Ball being picked up, quickly taken. Yusufa Dabo again, trying to connect Bernard Silva, who surges forward. Number 10 on his back. Bernard leaves the ball for the player, and the player will surely allow the ball to roll out of touch. And then this is what exactly he did. Judge's penalty. And it is already 39 minutes on the clock. It is 1-0 in favor of Gambia Armed Forces against the home side Fortune FC here, and the central referee has waved in for an infringement, and there is a player for Fortune on the ground, Ibrahima Toure, and Toure is currently having a word with the central referee, and he's back on his feet, and we believe that's going to be a yellow card for Gambia Armed Forces.
Yes, a yellow card.
Yeah, the central referee has already dashed out a yellow to the player. We aren't sure which of the player anyway. We will try to confirm that. This is
number 11.
Fortune. Number 11 for is Babukar Sanyang for Gambia Armed Forces. Ball being drilled low, cleared by Gambia Armed Forces into the safe hands of Ibrahim Acham. That was another close effort. Another close effort for Fortune to restore parity here, but luck isn't on their side as the ball went straight into the gloves of Ibrahim Acham, who scrambled for the second time to gather that ball. Another close effort came over Fortune FC, who continued to search in for an equalizer here.
Yes, very well. Brilliant back heel from Bakari Jada. I mean, but the goalkeeper was well alerted, and then he came to the rescue of his side. But if he had touched the ball away from himself, if the ball gives him a distance, obviously Mustafa was in a position to just tap the ball in. I think the injury that he is currently nursing, I mean, he collided with Mustafa, and then he is still nursing that injury. But currently The medics on the ground are currently in the pitch, rather, to make sure that he is okay and then back on his feet. But Fortune still continues to search for that particular equalizer, but still it's been difficult for them. But let's see what happens here before the end of the first half, because we have about 3 minutes or so to be played here, plus the additional time, rather, and then the whole of second half is also there. Another 45 minutes to be played in the second half. So Fortune can, the way they are playing, they will be able to, I believe, level the matters here. But Armed Forces are also a very, very resolute side. Looking at the way they are playing, they are very, very organized currently at the back, trying to make sure that they organize themselves when they are defending and also when attacking. They are trying to the way they are playing is it's like they are playing a very, very amateur football. Not that they are not touching more of the ball, but when they are attacking, they build up a very, very dangerous attacking skills towards the part of Fortune side. But let's see what happens here, because Fortune always are known for knocking the ball here and there, and that of the Armed Forces side will allow them to knock the ball and then try to get themselves organized at the back. This is what they are doing here, and it is not working well for them at the Armed Forces side. But Fortune continue to create chances here. The only thing that is left for them now is to make sure that they put one of the chances into, they utilize one of the chances, their chances into goals, because they are creating and they will continue to create as we watch this particular game. Because the way they are attacking onto the Armed Forces side will tell you a lot about this, about the importance of this particular match to the Fortune side. I mean, their technical side is aware that Real de Banjul is currently leading by 2-0, and then that if the game ends this way, that the results wouldn't go well in their side. So what they will now try to do is to make sure that they continue attacking, and then with that they should also be able to be creating chances for themselves, and then whenever they got themselves any chance, they must try to utilize that particular chance for them to level the matters for themselves.
We will also try to get you some other results across the length and breadth of the country. The GFF Men Division 1 is currently in high gear. Anyway, this is a delivery. This is Gambia Armed Forces. Floats the ball into the 18-yard strong header. Inches off target, and we will try to get you the results as they unfold. Already it is 40 minutes in Banjul, and Bombarda nil, Banjul United 2 in Banjul. And at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, it is Fortune FC nil, Gambia Armed Forces 1. And we will also try to get you results in Basori, in Bakau, and also at the FIFA Goal Project. And the latest results or reports that we are receiving at the FIFA Goal Project, it is 38 minutes on the clock. BST Galaxy 1, TMT 1, and Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, 44 minutes on the clock. Fortune FC nil, Gambia Armed Forces 1. In Basori, 44 minutes on the clock, it is Real de Banjul 2, Falcons nil. And in Bakau, 40 minutes on the clock, it is Steve Biko nil, Marimo nil. And back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium between Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune. This is Rashidu now trying to get the ball forward. Bakari was just there, cleared by Gambia Armed Forces. Can they keep the ball in play? And he was just there to clear that danger for the Khaki Boys, Gambia Armed Forces, who are currently leading here by a 0 against Fortune FC. And Bakari Sise will deliver this throw-in, quickly taken into the center of the pitch. Ball being picked up there by Bala Musa Kante to Sirifo Dabo Siga, team captain, who strides forward, trying to get the ball forward for Ibrahima Toure. And the ball is too strong for Toure Ibrahima. And you could see Jenju very busy on the dugout. And also 5 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes to be added on here. We have played 45 minutes, and then 5 minutes of additional minutes is going to be added on, or is been added on by the fourth assistant referee, and Fortune needs to score in 5 minutes, or else they will be getting back into the dressing room trailing by a 0. Let's wait and see, as we have 5 minutes to be played here. Ball being picked up there, handball as waved by the assistant referee. This is Modlamin Fofana, and Sirifo Dabo will take that delivery for the Fortuners. Fortune takes that quickly. Their goalkeeper Noha Sanyang trying to get the ball forward for Mustafa Jallo. and Bernard Silva was just there, had no touch on the ball. This is Armed Forces now. Gambia Armed Forces leading here by a goal to nil against Fortune, and a throw into the boys in red. Long one, trying to get the ball forward. Maud Lamin, strong header from Sirifo Dabo, back to his defensive partner Yusufa, who clears the danger. Ball being chested by Ibu Sanyang. This is Bernard Silva, still going Bernard, the assistant central referee. Infringement. Fortune will want to take that quickly as they thrill here by a goal to nil, and Dabo Sirifo will take that. Dabo Sirifo drills the ball low to Ibrahima Toure, who controlled that ball, still going. Ibu Sanyang! Fired over the bar, and Fortune had the chance to level matters here before the break, but Ibu Sanyang fired over the bar. Came on, that was another glorious goal scoring opportunity, indeed a glorious one. That ball, that was a great build up from Ibrahima Toure, who squared the ball to the advancing Ibu Sanyang. I think he should have gone in for a simple tap in rather than going in for a whip in effort.
Yes, very well. That would have been a simple tap in from the veteran Ibu Sanyang, but I am so he is disappointed. I mean, the way he is currently on the ball, on the pitch, his body language can tell you that he is disappointed with himself. But I know that will be a learning point for him as well, to making sure that whenever that particular kind of chance fall to him, he will just try to go tap that one in. So that could have been a simple tap in, and then by now Fortune would have been 1-1 here, and then they will level the matters and then go into the halftime break with that particular score. And I think that would be welcoming for them if they had, taken that particular chance. But they will continue to create chance here the way they are playing. So the only thing that is left for them to do, they have created enough goal scoring opportunities. The only thing that is left for them to do now is to make sure that they utilize at least one of their chances into goals. I think that will help them a lot in trying to achieve what they want to achieve at the end of this particular match.
Anyway, we can have anything as far as this game is concerned. Ibu Sanyang missed possession. This is Gambia Armed Forces. Ball being picked up there by the team captain Lassana now, trying to get the ball to Rashidu Ba, who strides forward on the right side of their attack. Chips the ball into the 18-yard area. Strong header Sirifo into the safe hands of Nuha Sanyang, who drops the ball for Balamusa Kante to Cherno Job. Cherno picks possession to Bernard Silva on the right side of Fortune's attack. Fortune will try to launch in another quick counter attack. Dribble pass one, Bernard drills the ball low again, strongly challenging there by Gambia Armed Forces. And you could hear those claps coming from the supporters of Fortune here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it's going to be a corner to be taken by Ibu Sanyang. And you could see we have majority of the players for Gambia Armed Forces in trying to defend this ball. Anyway, let's wait and see into the final moments here as Fortune takes on Gambia Armed Forces here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Quickly taken, ball being taken short. Ibu Sanyang left-footed drive into the 18-yard area, trying to connect Balamusa Kante. Kante to Yusufa Dabo. Kante again. Ball being picked up there by Cherno Job, who switched the play to Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima drills the ball low. Bernard Silva picked possession. He's been dispossessed, out-muscled by his marker. And there we go. And then it is halftime at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it has, the first half has just ended, and it is Fortune FC 0, Gambia Armed Forces 1, and we will be heading for a 15 minutes break here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And after the 15 minutes, we'll be back to continue the live ball-to-ball commentary here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. At the commentary desk, as usual, Parlamin Fatih Kemokanyi, and behind the camera is our very own Osman Kamara. 15 minutes, and then we will be back for the continuation after the 15 minutes. Hello and welcome back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium after lemon time, and the second half has just commenced here in the GFF Men Division 1 between Fortune FC and Gambia Armed Forces. And you are reminded that this live commentary is coming to you live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC. The second half has just commenced and the score still remains Fortune FC 0, Gambia Armed Forces 1. And this is Cherno Job who tries to guard the ball. He's been dispossessed by Gambia Armed Forces. Great back heel. Mod Lamin Fofana strides forward for Armed Forces. Still going Mod Lamin, trying to connect the center forward. Still Gambia Armed Forces. Rasidu by collision between the two players. Cherno Job picks possession for Fortune. He's been dispossessed. Armed Forces trying to connect again. Switch the play from the right hand side to the left hand side, but the ball is too strong for the player. Ibrahim Toure picks possession to Sirifo Dabo, team captain for Fortune, who is currently looking for options. Dabo Sirifo to his defensive partner Yusufa Dabo. This is Dabo Yusufa to Cherno Job, who picks possession for Fortune. This is Yusufa now to Bakari Sise. Not the best. Not the best from Yusufa Dabo, and you could see that frustration from the head coach Jane Chouf as he and his Fortune side continue to search in for an equalizer here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. But Gambia Armed Forces, player goes to ground, no foul given, play continues. Bala Musa Kante to Cherno Job, who drills the ball back to Sirifo Dabo. This is Ibrahim Toure, who goes to ground, and he's been fouled by the team captain for Gambia Armed Forces, Lassana Jaju. Lassana Jaju has been penalized by the central referee. Sirifo Dabo takes that quickly to his defensive partner Yusufa Dabo. This is Ibrahim Toure, who leaves the ball for Bernard Silva to collect. Neatly done by Silva Bernard. Number 10 chips the ball forward, strongly headed in there by Gambia Armed Forces. Lassana picks possession, trying to connect Mod Lamin Fofana, who strides forward. He's going to use his pace. This is Sirifo Dabo Siga, collects that ball neatly to Cherno Job, who tries to dribble past the team captain but struggles a bit. Passes the ball back to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang, and this is Yusuf again to Ibu Sanyang. Ibu's pass has been blocked in there by Gambia Armed Forces. Picked up there by Rasidu Ba. Great back heel. Trying to test the goalkeeper, but the effort isn't the best. And the ball went out of play for a throw-in. Did I say throw-in or a goal kick? That boys who are currently playing at their own top Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Fortune trying to connect Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima surges forward. He's been pushed. No foul given by the central referee, and that is a throw-in. Marathon 1 trying to get the ball forward. Sirifo with a strong header. Team captain for Fortune Bernard missed possession. Lassana, great interchange of passes through headers, and Mod Lamin Fofana has been awarded an infringement, and it is the Gambia Armed Forces to benefit from this. And the central defender number 6 Lamin Mane will take that. Takes that low to Mod Lamin Fofana, who picks possession, trying to dribble one into the center circle. Switch the play on the right side of the attack. Ball being picked up there by Julius Jamme. Great back heel Julius. Delivery into the 18-yard area. Good strong header off target, and a goal kick to Fortune. And Jane Juve is currently on the dugout, and he seems to be very much busy here in giving instructions to Fortune, who trails here by a goal to nil against Gambia Armed Forces. And we also try to get you results across other venues, as we already have a game in Basuri a game at the FIFA Goal Project. We also have a game in Banjul and also a game in Bakau. We have 4 games that are currently underway as far as the GFF Men Division 1 is concerned. 1 in Brikama, 1 in Baswari, 1 in Bakau, and the other at the FIFA Goal Project. Ball being picked up there by Bernard Silva, who tries to dribble past his marker. Still Bernard on the ball. Bernard to Cherno Job. Yusufa Dabo trying to connect Ibrahima Toure, who leaves the ball behind and slips in the process. And a throw in to Gambia Armed Forces. This is Bernard Silva, drills the ball low, blocked in there by Gambia Armed Forces. This is Yusufa now, trying to get the ball to his defensive partner, Sirifo Dabo, back to the goalkeeper. This is Nuha, who whips in a right-footed delivery, trying to connect Bakari Sise. Bakari drills the ball low. Bakari Jata into the safe hands of Ibrahima Cham, who guarded that ball comfortably without any troubles. And the goalkeeper will take that. Cham Ibrahima will take that for the Gambia Armed Forces. Another glorious opportunity handed to Bakari Jata. And this time Bakari fired in a low drive and the ball went straight into the safe hands of the goalkeeper. Modlamin Fofana picks possession for Gambia Armed Forces. Lassana Jajo drills the ball low. This is Ibrahima Toure now, who tries to get the ball forward for Fortune now. Bernard Silva to Cherno Job. Still going Bernard Silva, who tries to outpace his marker. Ibu Sanyang. This is Ibu now, trying to get the ball forward for Fortune into the 18-yard area. Blocked in there by Gambia Armed Forces and cleared finally by the central defender. Ball being picked up there by Cherno Job. Solid defensive work from Lassana Jajo, the team captain for the away side Gambia Armed Forces. This is Ibrahima Toure, takes that quickly to Cherno Job. Cherno back to Ibrahima Toure. Ball being picked up again by Cherno to Yusufa Dabo. Yusufa to Ibu Sanyang. Bakari Sise. The flag is being raised against Sise Bakari. And ball being cleared by Gambia Armed Forces. And probably that might be a time-wasting tactic. Anyway, because they lead say by a goal to nil against Fortune, who will solely want to have themselves back into level terms. But before they are able to, they need to score here. They need to score. And Mustafa Jallo seems to be very much silent this afternoon, Kemo. Since the commencement of the first half, I think he's not the busiest of strikers as far as today's game is concerned.
Yes, I have very well, but I think Fortune one day could have done, especially Bakari Jata. The chance that was that they have just created, I think Bakari Jata could have just, been very much composed and then hold on to the ball and then try to place the ball, square the ball rather to Mustafa, where he was. His location was very, very good. He was always on the spot, but the defense line for this particular Armed Forces side are doing very well to make sure that he is not receiving balls from the Fortune players. But Mustafa is always on spot to make sure that he is on the right place at the right time to get something for his side. But his players are finding it very, very difficult to connect to him due to the tight defensive mark that Armed Forces are currently employing against him. So it is very, very difficult for him this afternoon because when coming into this game, Armed Forces will be very much aware of his danger, what he can cause them in regards to the goal scoring opportunities that he can create for his team and also his position. Also, they must be studying in what he can do, and so this is why they are trying to make sure that he is tightly marked so that he don't receive balls from his players. But his players are also trying to connect to him, but it's been difficult for the players who are trying to play the ball to him to connect him due to the tight marking that is being given to him right now. So but nonetheless, he's a striker. He can have only one shot on target, and then that can in fact be a goal. So let's see what happens here before the end of the game here. The game is not over for him, as he can score from any area that he is. I'm sure he will have his time, and then when he has his time, I'm sure he's going to do something about it, because he is that type of a striker. He is always present in the box on the right spot at the right time. So I'm sure he is going to get his chance, and when he gets his chance, then we will know what he will be able to do about that as the game proceeds. But as for now, it is very, very difficult for him. The tight mark that is being given to him by the armed forces defenders, they are not letting him be, because we are playing against a striker who is currently the top scorer of the First Division League. So playing against him, you need to be tactically mature to make sure that you deny him those goal scoring opportunities that he always created in the games that he is featured in. So this is the problem for him. I believe armed forces were very much prepared for him, but this is why he is finding it very, very difficult.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyan. Back to the live ball-to-ball commentary. Ibu Sanyang picks possession, deals the ball low. Ball being cleared by Gambia Armed Forces. They will try to launch in a quick counter-attack. Picked up there by Molamin Fofana, who tries to dribble a group of Fortune players. Goes to ground, infringement awarded by the central referee. And Molamin Fofana is currently on the ground. The number 7, Molamin Fofana, for Gambia Armed Forces is currently on the ground, and Fofana back on his feet, and the Gambia Armed Forces will benefit from the set piece and in their own half. They will try to get the ball forward through their number 6 and central defender Lamin Mane, who is currently preparing to deliver this effort for the boys in red. Mane, long and high one into the 18-yard area. Yusufa Dabo with a header. Still Gambia Armed Forces trying to have their way out. Ball being picked up there by the team captain Sirifo Dabo, who deals the ball low, and this time it's a clearance from Ibrahima, which isn't the strongest of options, and Armed Forces will have the chance again to benefit from another throw in, and this time the number 28 Zach Ejata will take this for the Army. The khaki boys will take this, and any moment Fortune will effect a double substitution into the 18-yard area. Header, ball being picked up there by Cherno Job. Great effort this time. Mustafa Jallo trying to control the ball. No foul given. He was waving in for a foul to be given. No foul given. This is Armed Forces. Chips the ball into the 18-yard area. Easy time for Nuha Sanyang, and who gathered that ball comfortably gets the ball to Bakari Jata, who strides forward. This is going to be Bakari against the player. Bakari goes to ground, and he's been awarded an infringement by the central referee, and it's going to be an effort to be taken by Fortune, indeed at a promising position. Ibu will take that, and any moment from now Ali Usey will be introduced by Fortune as they continue to search for an equalizer here. But as things stands, it is 1-0 in favor of the Gambia Armed Forces, and still Fortune FC continues to trail here by a goal to nil against the traveling khaki boys Gambia Armed Forces. A delivery to be taken by Ibu Sanyang. Hands on hip as we have Ibu and Bakari Jata, or Bakari Siserada, on the ball, preparing to deliver this. Who takes this delivery remains the biggest question, and we have to wait and see. Any moment from now, we will surely get you. Bakari Sise drills the ball into the 18-yard area. Header from Gambia Armed Forces, another header from Bala Musa Kante, danger not averted. This is Bakari Jata. Danger not averted. Ibu fired over the bar again. Kemo, another effort, another glorious opportunity. And Ibu Sanyang given the responsibility again, but fired again over the bar.
Yes, I believe Ibu will be disappointed with his own performance today. I'm looking at the place that he has those two chances from. In the first half, he squandered a similar one that was in fact inside the area. This one was on top of the 18-yard, was on the 18-yard area, and then he squandered this one as well. So I mean, looking at his face, his body language tells you that he is disappointed for his own effort. He could have tried to tap the ball in or try to play the ball low, because this is the second time that he has squandered a similar chance that has fallen to him, and this could have given his chance an advantage into the game. But I mean, this one also has been squandered by him. So let's see what happens when the substitution is made, because Ali is now coming in. He is also a very, very creative player for his side. So let's see what he can do when he is introduced here.
Thank you very much, Kemo. This is Ibrahima now. Drills the ball low. Danger not averted. Cleared by Gambia Armed Forces. Pick possession again. This is Cherno Job to Bakari now. Who heads into the back of the net. And the flag of the assistant referee has been raised against Mustafa Jallo. And that was a glorious jubilation from the supporters for Fortune FC here. And almost the entire technical bench were on top. They were on their toes to celebrate that goal from Mustafa Jallo, but the flag has denied Mustafa in getting Fortune FC back into level terms. And it's a quick substitution. Ibu Sanyang comes off and he's been replaced by Ali Usey, and it is still 1-0 in favor of Gambia Armed Forces. Fortune just scored from that close effort from Mustafa Jallo, but the flag of the assistant referee has been raised against the top striker for Fortune, Mustafa Jallo. Kemo, goal ruled out for an offside.
Yes, his presence is always very, very vital for his side. I told you, I mean, he would have won before the game ends, and he has that one and then put it in the back of the net. But unfortunately for him and his side, it was ruled out for an offside. So let's see what happens again. This is the first real chance that I fall to him, and he managed to put that in the back of the net. So let's see now whether he is going to have another one that will be scored and it wouldn't be ruled out for an offside. So let's see. Mustafa, wherever his team attack, he is always in the right spot at the right time. So this chance as well that has fallen to him, he was in the right position. That was headed to him by Bakari Jata, and then he headed that particular ball into the back of the net but the goal was ruled out, unfortunately for him and his side. So Fortune still trailing here by a lone goal to 0, but let's see what happens. They continue to create chances here. In the first half, they have created a lot of goal scoring opportunities, and in the second half as well, they started creating goal scoring opportunities for themselves, and then scored one, but it was unfortunately ruled out by the linesman in the far end. So let's see what happens before the time ends here. The Mustafa I told you, he will have his time before the game ends, and he has his, and then it was in the back of the net, but unfortunately it cannot be counted.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Unfortunately, Mustafa's goal has been ruled for an offside, and it's going to be a substitution as we have a player for Gambia Armed Forces receiving medical attention. Lamin Bojang is going to be introduced shortly, and Lamin will replace Babukar Sanyang for Gambia Armed Forces. Number 11 Sanyang is coming off, and he is going to be replaced by Lamin Bojang. And Fortune will benefit from a throw-in quickly taken. Sirifo Dabo Siga to his defensive partner Yusufa. Fortune will try to get the ball from their own half, looking to get the ball forward for the boys in white, Fortune, who are currently trailing here by a goal to 0. Bernard Silva strides forward. He's been out-muscled in there by the defenders. Ball being danger not averted, fired over the bar. Cherno Job with a thunderous effort, but his effort sailed over the bar, and Gambia Armed Forces will have the time to effect a goal kick through their goalkeeper Ibrahima Cham, and they wouldn't be in any hurry as they lead here by a goal to 0. And we also have few of their players, Gambia Armed Forces, currently warming up, and we also have Osman Cham warming up for Fortune, and it's going to be a great game, and Kemo will also try to get results across other venues as scores unfold. And it is 11 minutes on the clock in Banjul as far as the second half is concerned, and the score remains Bombada FC 0, Banjul United 2. And we'll also try to get you results from Basuri, FIFA Gold Project, and also in Bakau as scores unfolds, and we will also get you other results across the length and breadth of the country. in what the FIFA goal project, it is 58 minutes on the clock, and the score remains BST Galaxy 1, TMT FC 1. And at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, 63 minutes on the clock, it is already Fortune FC nil, Gambia Armed Forces 1. And in Basori, it is Real de Banjul 4, Falcons FC nil. After 66 minutes of play in Banjul, 65 minutes, Steve Biko nil, Marimo nil. And that was another glorious opportunity for Fortune, but also Kemo in Basori. It is raining. Goals are raining in Basori as Real de Banjul leads Falcons by 4 goals to nil. And at the goal project, it is still 1-1, and also at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, it is also 1-0 in favor of Gambia Armed Forces. And also in Bakau East, it is still a barren scoreline. But in Basori, goals are definitely raining for Real de Banjul.
Yes, very well. Real, they know that they will need to capitalize if they want to do some. So they know the results as it unfolds here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. So this is why they are not taking any stone unturned. They will try to make sure that they did not leave any opportunities behind to make sure that they go back to the top of the table. But nonetheless, this game is also far from over here, as we have seen Fortune leveling the matters here, but that was overruled by the by the officials of the game for an offside. So Real de Banjul is currently leading Falcons by 4 goals to nil. So let's see, Fortune, the only result that will help them here is to make sure that they maintain the top spot, is to make sure they win this particular game by at least any goal margin here. Let them just win, and a win here will take them back to the top spot. But currently, as things stands, Real de Banjul is currently leading the table here, and Fortune comes next with 2 points different from the Fortune side, and Fortune is also ahead of the Team Rhino side by 2 points. So Real de Banjul is now finding the game in Barcelona very easy for them. So here in Fortune, it is proving very difficult for them because they have scored and it was ruled out. And then what they will need to do, they will need to score at least 2 goals here without Armed Forces scoring any if they want to win this particular game and then go back to the top of the table standing.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and we are back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium for the continuation of the live ball-to-ball commentary. It is a stiff battle between these two sides, Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune. They will battle for victory here. Ball being picked up there again, and that's going to be a tussle between the centre forward Mustafa Jallo and the central defender and number 13 for the Gambia Armed Forces, Osman Bai, was just there to whisk up that effort, and the ball went out of play, and it's going to be a corner for the boys in white, indeed the home side, Fortune FC, and they have Ali Use preparing to deliver this effort, and we also have Bakari Sise moving towards the end in trying to deliver that effort. Who takes the delivery? Let's wait and see. Is it going to be Ali Use or Bakari Sise? And we have a key presence of the players for Fortune in the 18-yard area for Gambia Armed Forces, and Gambia Armed Forces will definitely try to have some defensive work to do here. And it's going to be Ali Usey to deliver this effort, who has been introduced in the second half. Fortune currently trailing by a goal to nil against Gambia Armed Forces. Let's wait and see what they will surely have from this. Drills the ball to the advancing Bakari Sise. Bakari to Ali Usey again, who picks possession. Let's see. We have a massive presence of the Gambia Armed Forces players, as they only have a player up front. This is now Toure. The flag of the assistant referee has been raised against the player. Toure goes to ground, no foul given, and it's a delivery for Gambia Armed Forces. And Gambia Armed Forces will definitely try to frustrate Fortune here at their own backyard, because already they are leading by a goal to nil. They definitely want to frustrate Fortune in trying to bag the maximum point here, but let's wait and see what the final result will surely get us here, as the game is still alive between Fortune FC and Gambia Armed Forces. This is going to be a delivery by the central defender Mane Lamin. Powered that ball, long and high one, into Fortune's half. Bala Musa Kante with a strong header, trying to connect Bernard Silva to the advancing player Lamin Bojang, who was introduced in the second half. Solid defensive work in there by Ibrahima Toure for Fortune, and Gambia Armed Forces wouldn't be in any hurry in getting this through, as they lead here by a goal to nil. And that's going to be the second water break or cooling break for both sides, Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune FC. Indeed, a sunny and a very hot afternoon at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. This is going to be the second cooling break, Kemo, and it will also give chance to those on the technical bench, the technicians, to have a word with their players in time to employ some defensive or offensive tactics as far as this game is concerned.
Yes, very well. An opportunity for both Jane and Jata to make sure they employ some technicalities into their players. For Jane, I think he will be telling his players to, in a way, to create chances and also to make sure that they score that particular any chance that they that have fall on their winner, because they cannot leave any stone unturned as for now. The only thing that will help them is to make sure that they create goal scoring opportunities and also capitalizing on those goal scoring opportunities. And for that of the Armed Forces head coach, that is Jata, he will be telling his players that let us not allow the Fortune side to level the matter. In fact, let us not allow them to score any goals, as they are also yearning to make sure that they improve their standing on top of the table, as currently they are trying to improve on their standing. So with this win here, Armed Forces, we have now seen they have moved from 7th to the 5th place, but Greater Tomorrow is a drift of them with 21 points, who are currently having a game in hand that they will need to play. So this cooling break here will has given opportunities to technical bench to make sure they speak to their players and then put into them what is good for the game and also what is good for the team, the whole of the team as well. So let's see whether Fortune will be able to do anything about this particular 1-goal to nil trail here, or are we going to see Armed Forces here adding the or is either Fortune to win or the game is to be drawn or Armed Forces to win. One of these three will happen. So let's see what comes in when the final mission is gone by.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and we are back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. In case you're just joining us, this live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live from the Theatre of Entertainment. Better call it the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And the game is between Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune FC. And the game is also live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC. And we are into the second half. Ball being headed by Mustafa Jallo, and easy time for Ibrahim Cham, and he gathered that ball comfortably and he wouldn't be in any hurry. And you can watch this game live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC, and you can watch it on either Facebook or YouTube. Like, share, and also send us comments on LSTV1. Into the safe hands of the goalkeeper Noah Sanyang, and at the commentary desk this is Parlamin Fati, Kemo Kanye, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman Kamara. Cherno Job now trying to have his way out, and he was trying to connect Ibrahim Toure, but his pass rolls out of play for a throw-in to the Khaki Boys Gambia Armed Forces, who continue to lead here by a goal to nil. This is Rasidu Bad. Ibrahim Toure picks possession for Fortune FC, connects Usman Cham, who has been introduced lately. Ball being picked up there by Balamusa Kante. Kante Balamusa. This is Sirifo Dabo. Chips the ball forward for Bakari Jata, who strides forward. Jata Bakari. Still Bakari looking for option sweeps. Ball being blocked in there by the number 6 and central defender Lamin Mane. And Fortune will benefit from another corner as they continue to search for an equalizer here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. It's going to be a turn for Cherno Job to effect, and Cherno and Ali aren't very far from the position. We have the massive presence of the Fortune players around the 18-yard area for Gambia Armed Forces as they continue to search for an equalizer. And the Gambia Armed Forces are also having some players warming up. Ball being drilled into the 18-yard area. Header from Balamusa Kante. Finally cleared by Gambia Armed Forces. And they will now use the center forward, and he will try to use his space. And the ball is too strong. Yusufa picks possession or picks the ball and plays the ball back to Toure, to the goalkeeper Nuha Sanyang. Long one now. Not a very good one. Ball being headed by the goal scorer Lassana into the center circle. Cleared by Gambia Armed Forces. Gambia Armed Forces are trying to employ some defensive tactics in trying to have the ball off their area. Any ball that come their area, they will have to defend that. They will definitely work on protecting this 1-0 advantage if they can score, whilst Fortune will want to have themselves first back on level terms before looking for the second goal that will solely back them the entire points as far as this game is concerned. But it is going to be a difficult affair between them and Gambia Armed Forces. Currently, Gambia Armed Forces leads by a 1-0 against Fortune here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. This is Yusufa Dabo, who gets the ball for the new entrant Ali Usey to Bala Musa Kante. Great interchange of passes. This is Cherno Job, drills the ball to Bakari Jata, who strides forward. Jata Bakari fired, and the ball is being blocked in there by the central defender for Gambia Armed Forces, who is currently on the ground. That was definitely a timely interception by this defender for Gambia Armed Forces. Came on.
Yes, very well. Bakari was trying to go on his own to score that particular goal, but the defender was very much alert and then timely intervened and to save his side. But he had Bakari, try to square the ball to the running Mustafa. I think it would have been better, because when he was trying to go all by himself, that takes him a lot of time to do that decision. So he could have just squared the ball for Mustafa, the running Mustafa, who is around the 6-yard area to square the ball. But nonetheless, it wasn't also a bad idea from Bakari, because if the defender had not blocked that, it might result into a goal, whether directly or it has to be the save from the goalkeeper, and one of the players will be there to tap the ball home. But it's a brilliant idea as well from Bakari Jata to make sure that he gives his side a level into this particular game here. But currently, it's been difficult for them. They have been pushing all out, doing every other effort that is possible for them to come back into this particular game. But as of now, it has proven very, very difficult for the side that is the Fortune side. But nonetheless, the game is still very far from over. We are now in the 75th minute here. 15 more minutes to be played here. Anything can happen here.
Anything can happen here as we continue to have goals raining in Basori and in Banjul. And in Banjul, it is currently 3-0 in favor of the home side. Banjul United into the back of the net. Mustafa Jalo restore the parity for Fortune FC, and undoubtedly the top scorer of this club, Mustafa Jalo, rose the highest and fired and put Fortune back into level terms. Kemo, that was indeed a great delivery from Fortune from the corner, and Mustafa Jalo rose the highest to restore parity for the Fortuners at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium.
Yes, very well. The top scorer for the Fortune side, and also the top scorer for this year's GFF main Division 1, Mustafa Jalo rather. This is what I was saying. The first chance fall to him, he scored, and it was an offside that was waved against him. But this time he put the ball at the back of the net, and it's a goal, and it has never been ruled out now. He has given his side another advantage into the game here. Now Fortune, they will now be hoping to make sure that they win this particular game, and they can win this particular game, because the time they have more than 10 minutes they have more than 10 minutes to be played here. So they will be able, I believe, if they work hard, they will be able to do anything into this particular game. But Armed Forces will also try to make sure that they keep on their composure, and then try to work against the tactics that Fortune will try to employ in trying to win this particular game. But Fortune now, as Real de Banjul is leading by 4 goals to nil, there is no way that Falcons will be leveling that matter against Real de Banjul in Basori, because Real is currently playing at home and winning by 4 goals to nil. So Falcons, until a magic is proven, they have 10 minutes to play. Falcons, I don't think will be able to equalize all those 4 goals against Real de Banjul. Real de Banjul is leading, so the only result that favors Fortune here is a win. So if they have another chance, I believe they will try to be able to capitalize on that particular one to make sure that they go back to the top of the league. But currently, it is 1-1, so anything can happen here. So far, the game is still ongoing.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kany. Indeed, a lively and hard battling game between Fortune and Gambia Armed Armed Forces here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Armed Forces scored in the first half through Lassana Jajo, but Lassana's goal has been cancelled out by the top scorer for Fortune FC, Mustafa Jallo, who rose the highest and had to bring the game or to restore parity for Fortune FC here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. In case you're just joining us, this live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC. The game is currently 1-1. This is Mustafa Jallo now looking for options. Left footed drive, inches off target, and that is off target, and Mustafa had to apologize to his fellow players, and he was looking for the second goal there. And goals continue to reign here. Goals continue to reign in other venues across the length and breadth of the country, as already in Basori it is a 4-0 advantage to it's a 4-0 advantage to Real de Banjul, whilst in Banjul it is Banjul United 3, Bombarda FC 0. And also at the goal project, the score, we will also try to get that shortly. FIFA goal project, and also in Bakau we will try to get you results, as the game is currently lively here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and we will try to get that quickly. And already 74 minutes on the clock at the FIFA goal project. It is PST Galaxy 1 TMT 1. Fortune at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, Fortune FC 79 minutes, Fortune FC 1, Gambia Armed Forces 1. In Basori 82 minutes on the clock, Real de Banjul 4, Falcons FC 0. In Bakau 81 minutes on the clock. It is still a barren scoreline between Steve Biko and Marimo FC. Live at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, the game is currently 1-1 between Fortune and Gambia Armed Forces. Still Armed Forces now drills the ball low, header by Sirifo. Gambia Armed Forces picks possession, Modlamin Fofana now around the 18-yard area, left footed drive, ball being blocked in again by Sirifo Dabo, and Armed Forces will benefit from another corner, and Fortune will surely have some defensive work to do as we move into the final moments here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. To be precise, the final 10 minutes between Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune FC, and then we're going to have a triple substitution, and almost all the players that are coming for Armed Forces here are offensive players. Came on.
Yes, very well. Now that Armed Forces also build that confidence that they can win against any team because of the run of form that they are currently on now. They are bringing on their older offensive players that will be newly introduced into the game to give a boost into the attacking part of the Armed Forces. So that gives you a lot. Technique about this particular game, an idea about this particular game, the way Armed Forces is currently approaching this game. They did not also want a loss into this particular game. They also want to win and to make sure that they keep improving their standings on the table bar.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And this is Gambia Armed Forces. They're currently waiting on the veteran and the most experienced Emil Sambo, who has been introduced. Strong header from Balamusa Kante. Ibrahima rose the highest, had a touch. This is going to be a clearance. Ball being cleared by for Fortune, and Armed Forces will try to get the ball forward. Picked up there by the number 4, who drills the ball to Mod Lamin. Timely interception in there by Ibrahima Toure, and a throw in to Gambia Armed Forces. Marathon 1, ball being floated to Emil Sambo. Emil recollects, and this is Gambia Armed Forces. This time Fortune, Ali Usey to Usman Cham. Usman was also introduced in the second half, trying to have his way out, and goes to ground, and Bakari Sise picks possession for Fortune FC here, and Sise Bakari whips in a left-footed drive to Bakari Jata. This is Jata Bakari, great control, looking to penetrate here, drills the ball to the advancing Toure, who drills the ball low, back heel by Mustafa Jallo, blocked in there by Gambia Armed Forces. This is Modlamin Fofana now, pacey and tricky, trying to get the ball forward. Number 7 on his back, chips the ball for Emil Sambu. Emil Sambu squire the ball to the advancing center forward Lamin Bojang, who plays the ball back to the new entrant now, drills the ball into the 18-yard area. Strong header from Yusuf Adabo. Ball not cleared, picked up there by Bakari Jata. This is the right wing back Ibrahima Toure now. This is Ibrahima trying to get the ball forward to Bakari Jata again. This is Bakari to Usman drills the ball low into the safe hands of the custodian for Gambia Armed Forces, Osman Cham, trying to get the ball forward. Yusufa tries to head the ball, and he's going to receive that for the second time. And we have the experienced Emil Sambu, and Emil played for the Gambia senior national side, and Emil is currently playing for the Gambia Armed Forces, and he also had spells in South Africa. This is Ibrahim Toure drills the ball again. Is that going to be a clearance? Partly cleared, finally cleared by Gambia Armed Forces. Lamin Bojang trying to head the ball. Ball went straight to Yusufa Dabo, and we have Gambia Armed Forces trying to play behind the ball here. Okay, Bo.
Yes, very well. Armed Forces are now trying to play behind the ball. I think they can, if they are able to settle for a draw, that will be very welcome by them, the way they are now approaching this particular game. Now, knowing that Fortune, the only thing that they need here is to make sure they win this particular game, and they are putting up every possible effort to earn them that particular win here. The way they are playing, they are trying to force the Armed Forces side into creating themselves goal scoring opportunities, and then it has been working for them as of now. They are pushing on Armed Forces to make sure that they score the goals. But this Fofana for the Armed Forces side is a player that needs to be, that Fortune needs to be very much cautious of what he can do. I mean, he's a very tricky player, Fofana Lamin. That I think if the Armed Forces side is to trouble Fortune in this diamond, it has to come from Molamin Fofana.
Anyway, it has to come from Molamin Fofana. But this time, Bakari Sise gets the ball. No! Is that going to be a block in there by Gambia Armed Forces? Fortune continue to pile in pressure on the khaki boys here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium as they continue to search for the very important goal that will solely get them the maximum point here, and that will also get them reclaim the first spot as far as the GFF Men Division 1 standing is concerned. At the Basori Mini Stadium, it is Real de Banjul 4, and with a victory for Real de Banjul, this will surely get Real occupying the first spot, and they will try to leapfrog into the safe hands. They will leapfrog Fortune as the table toppers into the safe hands of Ibrahim Cham, who seems to be limping. Anyway, Ibrahim Cham, tall, lanky goalkeeper for Gambia Armed Forces, and ball being chested by Rasidu Ba. Bakari Sise came calling, hard a touch on the ball. Bala Musa Kante heads the ball to Bakari Sise. Ball being picked up there by Cherno Joub. In the center circle, Ali Usei trying to get the ball forward for Fortune, still going Ali, trying to connect who? Osman Cham Osman, trying to dribble past his mark and drills the ball low. Who is? There is no player to follow up, and picked up there by Gambia Armed Forces. Rasidu Ba going the ball or getting the ball forward, and Bakari Jata will surely have himself booked by the central referee into the final moments here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. Into the final moments came home, and Fortune will definitely be very much happy with a victory here, whilst Gambia Armed Forces will be content with the victory, but they will also want to get home with a point if they can't have a victory.
Yes, very well. The team that needs the win here in the north, that is Fortune, the way they are playing. For Armed Forces, if they settle for this draw, I think they will be very much satisfied with that particular result, knowing the qualities that are possessed in the Fortune side, in the Fortune team, and now that the pressure that they are receiving from the Fortune side. Fortune, they want a win here, so obviously they are pushing very hard to make sure they get that. I think they are playing very well. The substitutes that they have brought in like of Ali and Usman and the other player that they have just brought in. They have brought in Ali and Usman. So these two players, I think they are helping the Fortune side a lot in trying to go forward to create goal scoring opportunities. But as for now, I mean, let's see what happens here, because they have leveled the Maras now through their top scorer and also the top scorer for the league. So let's see whether they'll be able to do it. They'll be able to add their advantage here.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and the number 21 will have himself booked. Number 21 will have himself booked as far as the game is concerned. And the number 21 for Gambia Armed Forces is Ibrahim Nyase. And Nyase is being booked by the central referee. Ball being picked up there by Kante Balamusa, who gets the ball for Gambia Armed Forces. Ball being headed, partially cleared. Sirifo Dabo gets the ball to Cherno Joub. Great turn by Cherno. Back to Sirifo or Yusufa Dabo. Yusufa to Bala Musa Kante. This is Fortune trying to get the ball forward, looking for the second goal here. That is going to be an important goal for them. Into the safe hands of Ibrahim Acham, who drops the ball for his central defender, Gambia Armed Forces. Are currently on a 1-1 score line against Fortune FC. They will try to possess the ball so well in their own half. Gambia Armed Forces, currently in red, drills the ball to the advancing Emil Sambo. He's been introduced. Ball been floated. Is that going to be? Ball been blocked in there by Ibrahima Toure. That was a glorious goal scoring opportunity. Handed to Gambia Armed Forces. And the centre forward, Lamin Fofana, heads the ball, and the ball has been blocked in there, or was blocked in there by Ibrahima Toure. Team captain Salasana with a left-footed drive. And Gambia Armed Forces will still look for options. Ibrahima, let's wait and see. Ibrahima with a clearance, and ball being picked up there by Bakari Jata, who strides forward. 6 minutes to be added on here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Squires the ball to the advancing Osman Cham. Osman could not hold on to the ball, and the ball is being cleared by Gambia Armed Forces in their own half. Emil Sambo back to the advancing player who controls the ball neatly, and it's going to be a slow motion for Gambia Armed Forces as they continue to possess the ball here. Armed Forces, great interchange of passes. Ball being dealt low to the advancing Lamin Bojang. Lamin will surely look up to squash the ball into the back of the net. The flag of the assistant referee stays down, and Gambia Armed Forces scores again, and this time it is Lamin Fofana who receives the ball from Lamin Bojang, and Lamin Fofana fired the ball into the bottom corner to give that 2-1 advantage to Gambia Armed Forces. Indeed a disappointment for Fortune FC here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, Kemo.
Yes, very well indeed. They will be disappointed. Sometimes the game is like this. When you are attacking, you forgot you forgot about your defensive area. So I think this is what has caused Fortune into this particular game. But nonetheless, it's a game. It doesn't end today. So let's see what they will do. I mean, probably if Armed Forces has to punish Fortune, then it has to come from that Lamin Fofana. He was in a very, very good position when Lamin Bojang squared the ball to him. So he has now given that 2 goals to 1 lead for his side. That is the Armed Forces side here at the Brikama Box Bar Minister. I think Fortune, as of now, they are looking for the goal. They went all out for the goal, but it hasn't worked well for them. And Armed Forces came with a counter-attacking football and then punished them with that part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, into the final moments. And currently, Gambia Armed Forces will be bringing in some defensive players, as they will definitely want to protect their lead here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And we will also try to get you some other results across other venues as the GFF Men Division 1 results unfold. Clearance from the team captain, and Gambia Armed Forces will try to clear their line. They will try to clear their line, and that's going to be a corner. And a corner quickly taken by Fortune, who trails here by 2-1 against Gambia Armed Forces. This is Yusuf Adabo to Bala Musa Kante, and ball being picked up there by Toure, and the ball rolls out of play for a throw-in. And we will also try to get you results across other venues, as we have already played 87 minutes at the FIFA Goal Project, where BST Galaxy is currently on a 1-1 scoreline against TMT. At the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, 90 minutes plus 2. 90 minutes plus 2. It is Gambia Armed Forces 2, Fortune FC 1. In Basuri, 90 plus 5, Real de Banjul 4, Falcons FC 0. And in Bakau, 90 minutes plus 1, it is Steve Biko FC 0, Marimo FC 0. And in Banjul, where we currently having the game between Bombada Bombarda and Banjul United. 40 minutes on the clock. It is Bombarda FC nil, Banjul United 3. And into the final moments here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, where Fortune FC are currently trailing Gambia Armed Forces by 2-1. And we have almost all the players from Gambia Armed Forces behind the ball as they continue to protect this 2-1 lead here. This is Osman Cham to Ali Husseina. So Ali chips the ball, trying to connect Mustafa Jallo into the safe hands of Ibrahim Cham, who guarded that ball comfortably. And let's wait and see. Ibrahim is currently on the ground. He is trying to employ some time-wasting tactic. Ibrahim Cham will try to employ some time-wasting tactic here as his team lead here by 2-1 against Fortune. And we are into the very final moments here. We are into the very final moments here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Gambia Armed Forces scored first through Lassana Jajo after Gambia Armed Forces were awarded a penalty, and Lassana scored from the spot to give a 1-0 advantage to Gambia Armed Forces. Fortune got themselves back into level terms through their top scorer and clinical striker Mustafa Jallo to restore who restored the parity for Fortune FC. But in the final minutes of this encounter, we have the brilliance of the number 7 Mod Lamin Fofana, who received a pass from Lamin Bojang, and Lamin received the ball and squared the ball to the advancing Lamin Fofana, Mod Lamin Fofana, who poked home to bring Gambia Armed Forces into a 2-1 advantage here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And the game is currently live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page. And at the commentary desk, Lamin Fati as usual, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara. Osman Cham is currently, Ibrahim Cham rather, is currently receiving medical attention from the team of medics. And the player is currently going to receive a yellow card. Ibrahim Cham will receive a yellow from the central referee, as we believe that was a time-wasting tactic employed by the goalkeeper for Gambia Armed Forces. And Gambia Armed Forces will be very much happy with these results, while Fortune will be very much disappointed with these results, because with a 1-1 scoreline they would be bagging at least a point, but currently they are trailing by 2-1, and they must be very much disappointed with these results, as Real de Banjul will be occupying the first spot as far as the GFF Men Division 1 is concerned. But anyway, it is never over until the league is all over. Into the final minutes here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and let's wait and see. That's going to be an indirect kick. That's going to be an indirect kick. That's going to be an indirect kick. Anyway, let's wait and see. Ibrahim Cham received the ball, and then he was there wasting time. I think this was what resulted to this, and this can even cost the team.
Yes, very well. So the referee has given a foul against him, and Fortune are now benefiting from an indirect kick inside the area. So let's see what they will need someone who can take this type of shots in a very short distance from the goal mouth, so that they will be able to at least get themselves a draw here into this particular game. But let's see, currently, I mean, there's been a tussle there between the players, for the Armed Forces side and that of the Fortune side. So let's see what happens. Currently, the decision has already been passed by the central referee that it is a foul against the goalkeeper for the Armed Forces side, and then both the players are there, and now that they have now cooled, and then the ball will now be taken by Fortune to make sure that they will need somebody who is very good in such kind of positions, so that they will be able to at least settle for a draw into this particular game here.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and into the final moments here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it's going to be a delivery, and probably I think that's going to be an indirect kick for Fortune to deliver here, and we believe it's going to be a left-footed player. We believe Bakary Cisse will take this delivery for Fortune, and this is indeed at a crucial position. Indeed at a crucial position, and the supporters of Gambia Armed Forces must be on their nerves. They must be on their nerves, and we be on top of their best. Scores for Fortune, and the game is back, and it is back here. And then this is what I was saying, Kemo. Ibrahim Acham cost the Gambia Armed Forces. It was a time-wasting tactic employed by the goalkeeper, and you could see this is what it results to. And you could see he wasted the time. He sent the referee awarding a set piece to Fortune, and then this is what has cost the team.
Yes, it's costly. Sometimes you don't need to do such time-wasting tactics to be employed into the game. What you will need to do is to make sure you play the game the way it's supposed to be played. So he has coached his side already. I mean, now that the game is back on 2-2 here, Fortune have leveled the matters now at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium here. It's 2-2 between Fortune and Armed Forces Park.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Into the very final moments here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Indeed a great game here between Fortune and full time at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And the game has just ended between Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune FC. And it is a 2-2 scoreline here between these two sides. The game has just ended, and it is Fortune FC 2, Gambia Armed Forces 2. It was a last-minute goal for Chernojov to restore parity for Fortune FC here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And also, it is going to be a point for Fortune and also Gambia Armed Forces. And it has ended here 2-2 between Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune FC here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Let's wait and see what the final result will surely get us here, as we have the game currently over here. And there is a tussle between the goalkeeper Ibrahim Acham for Gambia Armed Forces and the security personnel there. And Ibrahim needs to be very much cautious here. He needs to be very much cautious. Ibrahim needs to be very much cautious here. He needs to be cautious here. We have the security in trying to protect, and the supporters. Armed Forces seems not to be very much happy with what has happened here, and it seems to be a tussle between some of their players and some of the security personnel over the other end here. And it has just ended here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is 2-2 between Gambia Armed Forces and Fortune FC. And the game is currently over, but we still have some push and pull between the security and we believe some Gambia Armed Forces players and some officials, we believe. I think there is still a push and pull. Let's wait and see. Exactly.
So obviously, it's a game. Anything can happen any time of the game. So long the whistle is being, so long the game is on. So expect anything can happen. So I believe it started from the fans over there, but the goalkeeper doesn't need to react to what fans will tell him. So he is the one who has caused all this chaos here. But let's see what happens here. The securities are there to protect the competition between the fans over there and that of the armed forces team players and some of their fans here.
And Ibrahim Acham, we believe, has to blame himself for this, because I think he was cautioned for time wasting, and then that was shortly before the central referee awarding that set piece to Fortune FC, and then he was seen continuously wasting time, and then I think this was what cost Gambia Armed Forces here this game. And I believe you could see some of their people in trying to tussle between them and then some of the officials around the end, and then I think this wouldn't help. I think what they need to do is to calm their people and also try to get them into the dressing room. I think this is football. At least they will be going home with a point. I think they scored in the last minute, and also the central referee awarding Fortune FC that glorious opportunity, and then Fortune also capitalized to get themselves back into level terms here. I think what they need to do currently is to calm their people down and also try to get them back into dressing room.
Yes, that's the only thing that they can do. They cannot change anything into this matter. So I believe the GFF will also be watching this, and they have their people on the ground who will be making sure that disciplinary actions are taken against anyone who caused this particular chaos here, because it doesn't help the football. So long you are playing, we have seen in the 9 minutes, results will change, so that should not warrant any of such kind of decisions by any of the players or any of the fans for whichever team that it belongs to. So the securities are also there to do their work. So as you can see now, the securities are very much using, some securities are trying to leave now, because the way they have been they are seeing this as a disrespect from the side of the army. So you can see one of the paramilitary officers is already angry, trying to call his people to leave. They are here to maintain peace, and they should be allowed to do their job irrespective of what team that you belong to, whether you are an armed forces player or whatever team that you belong to. So they should be allowed to do their job.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanya, and I think they will try to settle the dust here as the tussle between the security forces and also some people from the Gambia Armed Forces continues. Anyway, let's wait and see. It is still a tussle between the security and some of the officials of Gambia Armed Forces. And let's wait and see. The security will definitely be here to protect every other individual. Let's wait and see. The game is already over. The game is over here, and we currently having all the players are back into the dressing room almost, and we also have some of the officials for Gambia Armed Forces in trying to get their people into the dressing room, and the security are also out there to protect the referee, who is being protected already, and the referee is back into the dressing room, and I think they need to calm their people. The Gambia Armed Forces needs to calm their people. I think it is football, and this is what you expect at every given time. Things can change, and the way things unfolded here, I think that was uncalled for, definitely uncalled for. But I think that was football. That is football for you, and then you just expect the unexpected, and then it has just ended here 2-2 between them and Fortune FC, and then it is all over here. So this is where we're going to say bye-bye from LSTV1, and we're going to bring an end to the live commentary here, and then this is where we're going to say bye-bye from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium till we come your way again. Until then, it has been your usual presenter, Parlamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara. Until we come your way again.